We're offering a special today. It's absolutely free to subscribe to this channel, share this channel, hit that notification bell, all free of charge. Same way with this content. Take care. Thanks for joining us. And again, be sure to join in the next episode to see all the answers and much more. My first paycheck, right there, Bud's first paycheck. Thanks for a good week's work, Dad. Over here he went to auction. He liked them auctions. That's one of the reasons I like them auctions too. I became an auctioneer. I took home $98.28 after making $121.50. I was making $4.50 an hour. Put in 27 hours. That's a lot of hours for a schoolboy to get put in, you know. I believe this would have been back in 1980, 1981. I started working for Clevepack when I was 9 years old, but this was the first time I worked at them when I was actually on the books. Yeah, 81, 3/5. Hell, that's the day before my birthday. Next day was my birthday, so I had me almost $100. I bet you we had a good time on that $100. Oh, yes, sir, Bob. I knew all these guys. I knew Irving. I knew all these guys as a kid growing up. It was a very, very close-knit company. And Dad proved there in Pennsylvania was a very strong union area. That factory was non-union back then. I don't know about today, but the people ran that factory back then. I had a lot of good times there. So I'm gonna go down through here with these boards, and that's what I'm gonna do. I got telephone poles, I got a couple railroad ties. I'm gonna go along this. Hey, you wanna see something really, really, really heartbreaking? Look at this guy. He got no room at all. They got a whole fenced in yard here. That poor dog he's stuck in there all winter, all summer. But the health department said when they was down here, they noticed that and they called Humane Society or whatever, animal control. Animal control says dog's fine like that. They're not breaking any laws. Even though he's walking around in his own poop and pee, can't walk no more than 2 steps. He's fine. There's no way to treat an animal. No way to treat an animal. Oh, there he comes.
I see him.
You gotta be fast. Oh, there. What the? Where'd he go? Up there. Whoa. Oh, oh my. Wait. Go. Get him. Get him. Get him. They're gonna go in the hole. Get him. I'm trying. I can't hang on just a minute. I'm gonna go for it. Gonna go for it. Where'd he go? What in the time nation? Yeah.
So do you want me to take the picture or just record?
Just record. Just shoot the camera on.
Is this or is this not illegal?
No, son. You can record it in public anytime you want. Even a crime scene. If you whatever you can see with your eyes, you're allowed to record, son. We're letting the traffic go through.
Do we have to go this way, or did we just come this way to see what happened?
We're just checking it out. We'll check it out.
Well, it's kind of difficult with
No,
all
that's
this
all right. Just get what you don't have to. You just hold the camera still as we're going. You're not going to get the. What is this guy doing? Is he going left? I'm going straight. And I'm going to go to the right. I'm not going to sit here. I thought they was letting people through, but they're not. I just want to look and see. Holy cow, that's a bad one. Ooh, head-on collision looked like.
Should I just shut the lid?
Yep. Morning, afternoon, whatever. Check out my. I've been artistic already this morning. Check it out. I had what do they call it? Eyebrows on it there, but they were blackberries, and man, I'm kind of fond of blackberries. I could only make a couple passes before I popped them. But yeah, that's how I've started my days. Doing a little artwork. Yes, sir, Reba. Oh, you're looking at that calendar, the 1990 calendar. I've had this since 1990. Okay. I was thinking about some things, and been there for a while. I mean, for a long time, I've been worried about this country and the well-being of my people, you know, Americans, family, friends, all that stuff, everybody. I had an epiphany. Is that what they call it? Like a rude awakening. Can you hear me? And I honestly think that the way the country's heading, I know we got some stuff going on. We've always had stuff going on. Things are going to straighten right up in this country as time goes on. And it's thanks to the combination of cameras and the internet. And the ability that people have to communicate with one another in an instant. Just boom. We're being conditioned right now. The conditioning is happening, and this time I am, I'm not a rebel by any means, but I do my own thing. I always have done my own thing, and it's not always been agreeable by others or with others. And most certainly, when I say others, authority, or what is represented in society as authority, we've clashed, you know. I didn't like certain rules. I thought they were stupid. I fought to change them, changed some I didn't get to change, some I got in trouble trying to change, some, you're just not going to change them, so you just break them. And that's been, but anyway, what we got going on is the human conditioning. Let me explain that to you here real quick, what I'm talking about. When I say the human conditioning and these devices, like the one you're seeing me right now. Because of that device, you're seeing me. But what I'm talking about is these are everywhere. I wish that was just a little bit higher. Hang on just a minute. Let me. Well, that looks better here. I don't know how it looks on your end, but the human conditioning. And I like this one. I'm not a big fan of human conditioning, okay? I won't go through all that again, but I like this one for the fact of where it's going to lead to as time progresses. And we do progress, as a society. Out with the old, in with the new, right? A lot of the times is the way it goes. Some of the old's still around because it works. There's no replacing it. These cameras are everywhere now. I mean, they're just about everywhere you go. There's cameras. People are getting caught on camera misbehaving. Police officers, a lot of our. I say that out of my because before I get on to that, let me say something about that. We've got bad in every sector, and that's the way it's going to be. You're never going to get rid of I'm going to use cops as an example. The bad cops. That's a human behavior that you're just not going to fix. We're going to have that. You're going to have one good person. You're going to have a bad person. That's just the way it is. So to think that you're going to cure all that, you're not. You just learn how to deal with it a little bit easier. And these things right here are what's going to do it. And body cams, that's what's going to do it. And before long, the mental conditioning, once, it's like every time how many times do you touch a burner on a stove when it's hot? When a burner on a stove's turned up on high and it's sitting there just bright red, and as a little kid, maybe you touched that. How many times you think you would go back and keep touching that? Anyway, these cameras are going to do it. The human conditioning is going to happen. Human conditioning is something that is, it's not hard to do. You can unify a massive crowd, and they could be part of a human conditioning. And you could have them under so much mind control, okay? And it's not hard to do. This one I'm okay with. It's not being forced down your throat and society benefits. And it's not even really a matter of somebody designing this to be, this is a natural way of human conditioning. This is how man betters himself naturally. He adapts. He sees his environment and he adjusts and he adapts to that environment and he acts accordingly. And these devices have come out, and that's what these devices. I'm not saying they're going to save America, and I'm not saying they're going to rid the world of all the bad and all the evil, but it's going to expose them a lot faster. It's an instant thing. The internet around, as long as we keep the internet around, people keep continuing to buy it. They're getting cheaper too, so it's like you can afford to have one. And so the human conditioning in this case is a natural, and what I mean by natural, it's a man-made natural occurrence. It's not like a natural nature occurrence. I mean, this is a production of man. People are going to get to the point to where they're going to realize they're going to be on their best behavior. They're not going to. When you're going to see people open the door. Here, you first. You're going to see the things that perhaps your great-grandparents or great-great-grandparents, it was a normal act for a man to, open up a door for a lady and let her in. It was a normal act to be courteous, You're still going to have your buttholes going, yeah, I know there's a camera, but if all that, but we're going to see them and we're going to know who they are. You're going to have a better idea where to go, where not to go. You're going to have a really clear picture of who the idiots are. It's human conditioning at its finest, in my opinion. There we go.
Where'd it go?
Beep beep. Beep beep. I love them at that age. They're fun. But he really, I'm telling you what now, he does good by himself.
He does.
I mean, he's not wanting anybody to mess with him right now. Now, when he gets his playtime in with these toys, these new toys, then he'll probably be wanting somebody to come off the couch and.
Yeah, he has his
Right.
moments.
Well, he's been.
By the hand and
I know, but he's been a little stingy right now.
he'll take you to the floor and he'll make you.
Yeah, but right now he's being a little stingy. Oh man, I got dog hair all over me.
I'm sorry.
Man.
Price you pay being at my house.
Oh man, you don't want to wear black clothes here.
You look really nice today, though.
I feel really nice today.
Do you?
Yeah, I don't have a mean bone in my body today.
That's good. I'm glad you decided to be nice.
Yeah, well, I made that decision just recently, so you're lucky. I wasn't nice earlier, but it wasn't working, so I figured I'd change it up.
Oh, yeah?
Be nice.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah, we gotta get that off of there before she starts popping all over the place. Set it over there. Let's see if we can't get you situated a little better here. I don't have my tripod with me, so I gotta make do with what I got. Imagine that. Yes, sir, Bob. How's that? We'll get her back here a little bit. That's about as good as it's gonna get. Hey, like my filthy stove. Alright, well, I'm gonna do a little cooking here. As you can see, I use coconut oil, and I was first introduced to coconut oil, well, to my knowledge, when my father got sick. He got diagnosed with Parkinson's, and I started doing research. That's how I found out about coconut oil and the benefits. And it was a long time ago. Something in my eye. Oh, it's my finger. Anyway, the benefits of it, and just basically it turns out that it's a good food for the brain. It's good for the brain. I can't explain it all to you. Look it up. It's not working, is it? I can't explain it. It's for the brain, but I can't explain it. It does wonders for the brain. Yet mine's not working, but I'm going to recommend it anyway. It's supposed to go to a portion of your brain that is affected, or the trigger zone of Parkinson's, something like that. So look it up. I can't tell you if it's going to work with me or not. What I can tell you is with my dad, I snuck him in 2 tablespoons a day, and I noticed in about, I was probably like the end of the second week period, I noticed a dramatic change in him, but it didn't last. It was like he was coming out of it, and it was a wonderful thing to witness, but it didn't last. But he was already into full-blown Parkinson. He'd had a massive heart attack at that time, triple bypass. We're gonna have steak, potatoes, and Brussels sprouts, and we're gonna kick it off with garlic bread. I'm gonna toast it. We're gonna have baby yellow carrots, or baby Dutch yellow carrots.
Well, tonight you're really in for a treat. I've got 3 kinds of pie and 3 kinds of meat and 4 kinds of vegetables and 5 kinds of drinks. Even Junior will get full for once, don't you think?
Yeah! Grandpa didn't believe in flying saucers until he tripped a waitress.
I don't wash my potatoes off when I'm going to boil the hell out of them. I don't think it makes any sense. All right. Dirt gives it a little more taste. And time you hit boil level, optimum boil level, that pretty much should kill everything that could kill you. So with the coconut oil, 2 tablespoons a day is supposed to help. People were smart, and I guess they are. I'm just not one of them. They watch what they put in their body from day one. I wasn't, and I'm not gonna blame anybody, because once I became an adult, and also in school, I mean, school taught, you know, we had health class, things of that nature. But I didn't come from a family that preached the health stuff, man. It was biscuits and gravy and whatever suits your fancy, that's what you went. Okay, what am I looking for here? Wrong department. Got the Brussels sprouts right here. The big expensive ones too. Not. Brussels sprout is a Brussels sprout. Unless it's not. Okay, so let's put some Brussels sprouts in there. Still gotta have some greens in there. That ought to be good. It's good to cook for a single guy. I like company. But I'll tell you what, my opinion, there's no, oh man, I like the single life. I've always been kind of a loner, so the single life works out great for me. You can be as sociable as you want. I just never did take it home with me. Yes, sir, Bob. Living the dream. Living the dream. I'm saving boxes. I need to start breaking them down, but I got some plans for these. Okay, let's flip this. Let's get this out of here. We don't need that over there. That's that right there. Now you gotta be careful when you're using coconut oil if you don't already know that. Because it will cook stuff fast, and it will cook the outer layers fast, and your inside will be uncooked if you're not careful. I mean, that's the case with a lot of things, but that coconut oil really does cook fast. So you gotta turn your steak a little more frequently. You gotta stir your stuff up when you're using it in a stir fry or something like that. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Now we need 2 tablespoons. I gotta learn how to mix this stuff up. Bought me a bag of this big old ground flaxseed. And no, I don't know what you use it for. I don't know what I haven't even tasted it. Break a little bit in here. And then in here. I don't know what you do with this stuff. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to read up what you mix that stuff with. Right now, there's people watching this and listening to me talk and laughing their asses off. This guy don't know what to do. No, I don't. I've never used it before. I bought it because it's supposed to be good for, like plaque buildup, cholesterol, that kind of stuff. I got a head rush there, and I don't think it was from that stuff. I don't know what it is. I just read about it, what they said that the health benefits were. They said 2 to 3 tablespoons a day is, should be your maximum one. I got it all over the place. Been a mess with it. The studies, said that it, people who used You ready to get back in here where it's warm? Huh? Come on, big dog. Come on, limping along. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. You're not coming in yet? He's gonna make one more round. He'll go all the way around the building. He'll come over to this side. Man, keeping him inside's got its negativities. Dog droppings. I gotta get a scooper. Yeah, again, I poop with my scooper. Whoa, look at who it is. Hello, buddy. Hello, buddy. Huh. Made it back in here. Let's get the camera because I want to time you. Let's see how slow you are now on that. You only got three legs running there. We'll just ride her out. How about that, huh? We just ride her out. We'll wait till we can't walk and can't move. Then we'll decide what we should do. How about that? As long as that tail's a wagging, as long as you're enjoying your day, as long as you're eating good, let's go. Come on, get out of my way. Old times. I don't see any problem with it. You don't look like, I mean, that tail's going 100 miles an hour. Look at that boy. He's a good boy. Oh, he's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes, he boy. He about blind as they come, deaf. Down to 3 legs. You got 3 left. I don't know how that works. I don't know which other one I'd want to go if one was going to go, dude. I think one more is going to take you out. You hear me? I think that's all we can do. And I mean, if that front right one goes out, we can compensate with a wheel. Put a wheel on your chest there. He took over the laundry room in here. He got a spot right there. He's quite a mess. But you know, I know you don't have much time. I don't know how much time. I think time's going to depend on that leg and how bad that thing keeps getting. Right now, he's not whining. He hasn't did any whining. He's been enjoying himself. He's still fighting with the cats. He's eating good. He's got a good appetite. He's enjoying being inside here where it's warm. And for the first time, he's kind of respecting it. He's been inside now for the last 2 weeks. I had one mistake, and that was mine, because I didn't get in here in time to get him out for a morning pee. But that's it. Other than that, he's done really good. It's going to be a mess in here to get cleaned up. If he lives beyond the winter, summer weather, he'll go back out. This summer, I'm not going to put him in the kennel. We're just going to let him go. He's not going to go far with that leg the way it is. If you don't know, he's got a heart that's so bad right now that if they try to do any kind of surgery, they fear he'll die on the operating table. The tumor is cutting off the blood circulation to his leg, causing it to swell. From time to time, it goes down, so that's good. It's swelled up again at this particular point in time, but I think that the reason that it's swelled up is because every time I put him out, and I've lowered the entrance on his doghouse, it's a chore for him to get in and out of his doghouse. So I got to get him some kind of a low rider bed system for the summertime. The doghouse was built for winter because he's been an outside dog. He would never come in. But he's enjoying it this time around. He's so old. He's enjoying getting colder than usual. Got that leg to mess with. He probably feels a lot safer inside here too. He's been a daggone good dog. I kind of rescued him. It was about 16 years ago. People had him. They didn't want him. He was the runt of the litter. The rest of them dogs grew up to be huge, big German Shepherds. But he got the mix in him that stunned him. But he's been a good dog. Good guard dog. Alright. That's it for that walk. Did you like your walk this time? Cats didn't mess with you too much out in the shop after I caged them up, eh? Ha ha! Oh, my poor buddy. But he's still, like I said, we just keep going till we can't go. We'll just keep going till we can't go, and then we'll have to throw the towel in there, God willing, and he'll keep the pain level down. It's not up to him, I know that, but I pray that he maybe. That paw's really swelled up though this time. Daggone it, that's not a good sign. If his leg starts going bad on him as far as deteriorating, if it don't get the blood it needs to keep from rotting and stuff, we're in trouble. But he's still got good warmth. It's warm, it's not cold. So she's just swelled up. He had a rough day the other day in playing. The swelling was completely down and he was feeling good, and he went out there and re-aggravated, just like, stubborn old man would do. I do it all the time. Now, hopefully you'll heal up, but there'll come a day, and that might be today, that you won't heal up. We don't heal after a while. Things don't get better the older we get, that's for sure. Alright. Say goodbye. Say goodbye, limp along. Goodbye. That was me. Thank you, Lord, for another meal. I appreciate it. I appreciate it a whole heck of a lot. Just pray that you keep everybody safe and sound. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.